She got a letter from her son saying he heard my 5 sons were killed.
In January 1942, during the 3-day battle of Guadalcanal in the Solomon Islands, the USS Juneau sank after being struck by 2 Japanese torpedoes. As a result, 687 men died.
It is all over town now, and I am so worried. My 5 sons joined the Navy together a year ago, January 3rd, 1942. They're on the cruiser USS Juneau. The last I heard from them was November 8th. That is, it was dated November 8th, U.S. Navy.
10 months earlier, her 5 sons had enlisted at the same time, due to the understanding that they would serve together.
The names of George T., Francis Henry, Joseph E., Madison A., and Albert L. If it is so, please let me know the truth. I am to christen the USS Tuwasa, February 12th at Portland, Oregon. If anything has happened to my 5 sons, I will still christen the ship, as it was their wish I do so. I hated to bother you, but it has worried me so, I just had to know the truth. So please tell me.
2 months after their deaths, having heard wearing rumors around town, Miss Alida Sullivan wrote a moving letter to the U.S. Bureau of Naval Personnel. She soon received a reply, but not from the Bureau, but from U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
It was hard giving 5 sons all at once to the Navy, but I am proud of my boys that they can serve and protect their country. George and Francis served 4 years on the USS Hovey, and I had the pleasure to go aboard their ship in 1937.
As a result of the Sullivans' plight, the U.S. military installed the sole survivor policy, which attempts to ensure that should a family member be lost during military service, all other siblings shall be exempt.
I am so happy the Navy has bestowed the honor on me to christen the USS Tuwasa. My husband and daughter are going to Portland with me. I remain, sincerely, Miss Alida Sullivan.
In FDR's response to Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan, he wrote, "Dear Mrs. Sullivan, last March, you were designated to sponsorship of the Navy as recognition for your patriotism and that of your sons. I hear you are now even more determined to carry on as sponsor. These acts of unselfishness and courage serve as a real inspiration for me. These showings of faith and fortitude convince me of the indomitable spirit and will of our people. I send you my deepest sympathy and pray that the Almighty God may bring you the hope and comfort only He can bring. Very sincerely yours, Franklin D. Roosevelt."